B-list actress Blake Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds are not going to be pleased when they find this out.
To me, this does not help Blake Lively's case at all.
Spare no expense. We are not going to be intimidated into settling.
She played with fire, and now she got burned. This isn't gonna end well for you, Blake. Sorry.
Blake Lively and her dragon, Ryan Reynolds, are in deep trouble. And it's all because Justin Baldoni refuses to back down. This lawsuit is not going away anytime soon, and Blake can already see the walls closing in. She knows that if she falls, she's going to shatter completely, and she's scrambling to avoid that at all costs. But there's just one little problem. Justin is not interested in a quiet, behind-the-scenes settlement. Nope, he wants the world to see exactly what's going on. And he's standing firm on taking this fight all the way to court. Justin's lawyer speaks for him.
I'm just going to tell you, you're going to have to wait and see. It's coming up soon. But it's all going to be based on evidence. It's not going to be just a lawsuit. It's going to be the kind of lawsuit that is full of evidence, admissions, documents, which prove exactly what she did and how she bullied her way through the process to take over the movie and used her PR people to try and destroy Justin.
Blake thought that Justin Baldoni would give up because he did not have the resources to fight them. She was right, but she was also wrong. It is true that a high-profile legal battle costs a lot of money, and Blake and Ryan have significantly more money than Justin. However, what she doesn't know is that Justin is not even paying his lawyer. Yep, in a twist of fate, a billionaire is backing Justin.
One of the co-founders of Wayfarer, his production company, is Steve Sarowitz. And there's no sorrow with him because Steve Sarowitz is a billionaire.
Blake and Ryan only had the upper hand in money, but thanks to Justin's billionaire friend, Steve Sarowitz, that's not the case anymore. Blake Lively might have dragons, but Justin Baldoni has a dragon slayer. You see, accusations of harassment can ruin a career unless they are completely disproven. Unless Blake Lively issues an unconditional apology and writes an 8-figure check, Justin is going to fight this case all the way to a verdict, just like Johnny Depp did. On top of that, it seems Blake's legal team is not doing a good job because they should be advising her to settle. But Blake has also refused to apologize. Not only that, but she won't even consider retracting her claims that Justin Baldoni is a sexual harasser. This woman is doubling down like her entire career isn't on the line. The hatred is real, and at this point, they're not just fighting in court, they're fighting in the media. And they are nowhere near making peace. But let's talk about Justin for a second. Unlike the usual Hollywood scandal where people rush to protect their careers, Justin isn't playing the PR game. He's not cowering, he's not making desperate settlements. He's standing his ground like a man with nothing to hide. He's determined to clear his name, and he's leaving no stone unturned.
To clear his name. And I think that's what's happening here. I don't think Blake Lively, and certainly Ryan Reynolds, they don't need money from Justin Baldoni. They're A-list celebrities, and they're worth a lot. And same thing, I think Justin Baldoni, obviously money is going to be more important to him, but he's fighting for his survival right now. If you have a reputation in Hollywood as being a harasser, that's a quick way to never make another film here again.
Because let's be real, Hollywood has a way of ruining people's careers over allegations, and he's not about to let that happen. He wants his good name back, and more importantly, he wants back into his talent agency, which unceremoniously dropped him the moment the accusations surfaced.
Justin Baldoni has reportedly been dropped from his talent agency WME after co-star Blake Lively, who is also represented by WME, filed a legal complaint accusing him of sexual harassment and creating a hostile work environment on set of their blockbuster hit It Ends With Us.
If he settles, people will assume he has something to hide. And that would be the end of his career. He knows it, and that's why he's taking this fight all the way. And guess what? The courts are right there with him. Justin's legal teams has already told Judge Louis Lehman that a settlement discussion is premature. Basically, they're saying, this thing is going to trial, period. There will be no mediation, no discovery protocol, no quietly sweeping this under the rug. And Judge Lehman agrees. So now, the stage is set. March 2026 will be one of the biggest legal showdowns Hollywood has ever seen. But here's where it gets really nasty. This lawsuit isn't just a legal headache for Blake. It's the beginning of a full-blown career implosion. Her once thriving hair care line, the one she was constantly plugging during the It Ends With Us tour, it's tanking because people have started to boycott Blake's brand, sales are plummeting, and investors are backing out faster than she can do damage control.
Allegedly, Target is claiming customers are returning Blake Lively's hair care line, Blake Brown, in droves. So they are pulling all of her merchandise off their shelves because they are losing profit.
Her credibility is in shambles, and her brand is suffering the consequences. And if you think that's bad, just wait, because Betty Buzz, her cocktail line, is next on the chopping block. This isn't just a lawsuit anymore. This is a total career collapse, and she's watching it happen in real time. And Ryan? Oh, he's feeling the heat too. Disney isn't happy, not even a little bit. If you are not aware, Ryan allegedly made fun of Justin Baldoni in some scenes of Deadpool 3. Word on the street is that he's been ordered to tone down his edgy comedy, or he's out of Deadpool. Imagine that. Deadpool without Ryan Reynolds. It sounds insane, but Disney isn't playing around. Apparently they weren't amused by how Ryan allegedly bullied Justin, and now they're making him pay for it. He's either got to water down his humor or step aside.
To me, this does not help Blake Lively's case at all. This pettiness, these jokes, this isn't something you joke about. I'm with Justin's lawyer in this. This is a hugely sad thing to discover that Blake and Ryan thought this was worthy fodder to joke about, because I don't find it funny. And I thought we weren't supposed to find it funny. It's not a he said, she said. Why were you cracking jokes about it in the movie? I'm sorry.
But here's where it gets even more shocking. Money. A lot of it. We're talking $400 million.
Actor and director Justin Baldoni has sued his co-star Blake Lively and her husband, Deadpool actor Ryan Reynolds, for defamation. Baldoni's suit seeks at least $400 million for damages that include lost future income.
That's the kind of cash we're dealing with in this lawsuit. And guess what? Evaluators have looked into Blake and Ryan's finances. And if they lose this legal battle, they might go bankrupt. Years of building their careers, gone, just like that. They'd have to start from scratch, if Hollywood even lets them. This isn't just a lawsuit. This is doomsday for Blake and Ryan. And it doesn't stop there. The fallout is spreading. Blake and Ryan are brand ambassadors for some of the biggest companies in the world. But guess what? Those companies don't like bad press. And if this lawsuit keeps dragging their names through the mud, those contracts, gone. Say goodbye to those multi-million-dollar endorsements. At some point, you have to ask, was it all worth it? All Blake had to do was apologize. That's it. Swallow her pride, admit she was wrong, and move on. But no, she thought she could take down Justin. And now, it's looking like Justin is the one taking them down, in the most legal, savage way possible. It's hard to see them coming out of this unscathed. And honestly, they did this to themselves. Please hit the like button and subscribe to stay updated.